Welcome back, everyone, to the Sunday Spotlight. And tonight we're cooking with lead vests and all the steak we can carry. Sievert is a 2024 top-down extraction shooter that's going to look very familiar for those of you following my Stalker Let's Play. It comes from developer Cabo Studio, which appears to be the label for Italian solo developer Luca Carbonara. It's been in development since about 2020. It came out of early access last year. Yeah. I actually went to one. It was an interesting experience. More on that later. But anyway, classy fellow and friend of the channel, Dead Orange Bottle, generously gifted me a copy just this weekend, and I've had my eye on it for a while. Seems like a very me kind of game. Much appreciated, friend. So yeah, the title kind of gives you the premise. Unlike Stalker, however, we're in a genuine post-apocalyptic scenario. The world has ended, mutants are everywhere, and it's up to our anonymous hero to put on an anorak, grab a legally distinct AK, and start scavenging the ruins. I've only just played the prologue, but it wears its influences on its sleeve. Games like Stalker, Escape from Tarkov, that kind of thing. It looks like some kind of frantic twitch shooter, and you do move quickly from one encounter to another in comparison to others like that. This is obviously not a story or even environment-driven experience, but the way it handles your limited cone of vision, the importance of sound, the time it takes to loot and interact with things, it's still a more considered experience, and requiring some care and caution as you proceed. Interesting little quirk here, the tutorials appear to be just these like still images just covering the gameplay basics. As you can see, it's a major thing, the damage kind of falls off as you get further away. This just kind of tells you how enemies react, how to look at a glance, whether you're getting through armor, whether you're doing any real damage to the target or not. The actual gameplay tutorial is covered in the prologue, which I will play through again real quick. We'll just go on the default difficulty here. Bit of a scramble today. I need to refresh my memory. So yeah, your starting choice is just a mix of equipment right here. What types of firearms you're looking for. Mostly it's a question of whether you want to start with more long-range or short-range weapons. We'll just go with the standard assault package right now. We'll make sure to play the prologue. Let's see. Is that ticked? Yes, I believe that is. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get cooking. Hey, wake up. Can you hear me? You're lucky I found you. What happened? No time. Get up. We got company. Grab the equipment from the box. So you can see the box kind of disappears as our cone of vision looks away from it. It's a very Darkwood way it handles what you can see and what is just out of reach, or out of sight. Alright, let's get some stuff. Haven't yet found a take all button. Alright. Let's get kitted. That'll do. Alright. So you can see it's kind of a very basic modeling. Oh. Damn wolves. Hang on a sec, I'll lower some of the audio here. Oh no, not the tutorial, man. Alright, medkit in the shack up north. Off we go. Oi! Did that bird just loot that corpse? Victor, huh? Alright, well sit tight, Victor. Alright, up north we go. So yeah, as you can see, it's a very stripped-down presentation with our character model not even really interacting with the gun so much as just rotating it. Yep, there's our enemy here. Kinda looks like he's doing something. Oh. Alright, here we go. Ah! Motherfucker. Damn it! Alright, he's got a shotgun. Alright, down he goes. Unfortunately, we took a beating there, too. Unfortunately, this will be a medical tutorial for us as well. Alright. So yeah, as far as visuals go, it's a relatively clean interface. You can see at a glance everything you need to know. Models are outlined. It's reminded me a little bit of Serious Sam's Bogus Journey, where it's changing the perspective of the gameplay, but it is sticking to the usual rhythm of play. Alright, here we go. Sorry, Mr. Tutorial Man, I need this medkit more than you. If I could get away with it, I would. Alright. Try healing up now. Roy. I like that he's smoking. Alright. Here we go. Right-click, use. As you can see, it sort of takes us time to apply. And it's not instant. It slowly heals us up. So yeah, this is not... This looks like it's going to be some kind of frantic swarm shooter situation. But the little things of interaction absolutely matter. Actions take time. You need to be careful when entering a combat situation and make sure you've got room to maneuver and time to do what you need to do. Anyway, time to trade with Victor Tutorialovich. Sir, let's see... Oh, of course this motherfucker had medkits, and he sent me to go get one. Yeah, I see how it is. Alright. Let's see... Do we even have anything to trade? I don't want to give away the vodka. How much is the water worth? Not much. Huh. Bread's worth even less. Damn it. Well, I'm sure as hell not trading the coffee. Ah. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I think I do have money. Never mind. Right, I overlooked down here. We do actually have some fun bucks. Beautiful. One last thing. There's a letter in a camp further east. You can find it in the body of my friend Roman. Oh, not Roman. My cousin. We were supposed to go to America, see big American TTs. Alright, take the letter, bring it to the extraction point. On it. Alright. Just a simple stroll through the woods. How bad could it be? Hey, Zero. Exactly, no one gets Carl's coffee. That'll get a man through the day. Actually, what does that do for us? Alright. Lowers thirst, fatigue, and lowers radiation. Sweet. So yeah, it's in keeping with the usual tradition of survival games that focus more on the detailed mechanics than on the complexity of the environment. There's more things where we'll have to interact with and more numbers to keep track of, basically. This is more about the mechanics of play rather than the environment itself. Yeah, it's Stalker 0, basically. Lack of looting dead wolves for meat and pelt is making my gamer soul cry. Well, you know, I figure it might be a good idea to save inventory space for the humans, who are probably going to have the best stuff on themselves. But as you can see here, even looting takes time. Hey, oi! I'll take that raw meat, thank you. So, stopping to grab something is going to take a few seconds. Reminded me a little bit of Dead Island, where even just swiping something off a countertop or something is going to take a second or two. Oh yeah, we level up. Ah. Damn it. Hey. I don't know what he's shooting me with. Alright. Oh, hell yeah. Dude's got a soup. He's got fork, weapon scraps, and charcoal. Oh, shit. Hey, oh. Alright. Caught me napping. Caught me looting. I'm not going to make that mistake twice. I'll probably make it several more times. Hey. Hey. Don't you touch that body. There's one more of these guys. Not a bad idea, actually. I don't know if tutorial stuff is going to carry over into the campaign. However, this guy's loaded. Wires, I'll take that. Toilet paper! Oh, if anything's going to be currency in the post-apocalyptic future, it's going to be toilet paper. Alright, yeah, we're kind of loading up fast here is the thing. We can only carry about 18 kilograms. We are a very, very weak post-apocalyptic survivor, man. So we're probably going to have to prioritize. Actually, multi-plug. Ooh, nice. Oh, is that moldy bread? Yeah, no, no, no. Forget that. Alright, duct tape, that we can always use. Actually, let's unload these guns. And 4501. The bandit was named Sievert. Alright, let's heal up. Unit exchange is one roll of Charmin. Quite. I think that was actually in the flavor text for toilet paper for Dead State. Kind of quietly acknowledging this is something that everybody's going to find valuable. Alright, what do we got? Alright. Tushonka, chocolate. Hey, pliers. Now we're talking. I'm actually getting kind of a Neo Scavenger vibe from this, where there's just a ton of junk in the environment, and a lot of it's going to be useful in some way, but figuring out what you actually need versus how much you can carry is a crucial element of the game. Alright, we are looking for a particular body here, but no harm in hitting targets of opportunity. Alright. We are empty. That might be them. Hey, it's Roman. Letter for barman, huh? Alright. Can we read this? Apparently not. It's probably we have to deliver it. We become the postman. Mother of God. Alright, extraction point. Let's just see if there's anything in this last building here. Metal pipe. Screw nuts. Ooh, a hammer. Now there's something with a lot of utility. Alright, we're just about loaded up. Yeah, post-apoc kingpin who masters use of a paper product factory to convert useless stuff to softer TP. Hell yeah. The man sitting on top of a big stack of double-ply toilet paper will be king. What are these things? Uh-oh. They look dangerous. Maybe I should try throwing a bolt at it. Yep, we're gonna get anomalies. Alright. Again, it's wearing its influences on its sleeve here. The game knows exactly what it's going for in terms of mechanical complexity and environmental strangeness. I'm curious about those crystals there. Actually, how much ammo do I have? Alright. That's the pistol. So, another magazine. You know what? Let's switch to the pistol. Alright. So, hold on a second. I see. Okay, yeah. When you switch weapons, it's not instantaneous like everything else. There's a short delay. That is me pulling out the pistol. And when I press 1 for your primary weapon, now it's you're ready for action. Alright. So again, this is a game where you're going to want to be ready for trouble. Because once it starts, you will not have a free hand to prepare. Alright. Let's let our stamina recharge. Extraction point. Uh-oh, what the hell? Oh god. Yep, we got beauties. Alright, what can we get from this guy? A ghoul, huh? Ghoul's tentacle. Huh. Yeah, I'll take one. Just in case somebody trades in these. Alright, nails, scrap material. Oh, damn it, we're overloaded. Alright, we're gonna need to dump something. I think the wrench would probably be a good thing to bring around. To bring with us. Let us dump the paint. There we go. Alright, oop. Easy does it. Easy does it. And... oh shit! He's got grenades. Yeah, post-apoc's greatest enemy. Ha ha ha! They fragged their own guy with a grenade. Awesome. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright. Subsonic, huh? Interesting. Yeah, we need to unload. Hey! Armor. Sweet. This is gonna take some sacrificing. Let's see. Can I wear you? Oh, right. That's over the body armor I already have. I probably need to level up first. Maybe, possibly. Yeah. Oh, well. Damn it. Yeah, see, if this were... if this were a Neo Scavenger, I would absolutely grab the pot, because you always need something to cook in. I'm going to dump off these pipes. Oh, damn, I'm down to 17. What the hell? Must be these status. Oh, we're hungry. That's why. Hang on a second. I have the solution for that. Yeah, okay, so these are our rest, hungry, and thirsty meters. Alright. Let's see. Might as well drink. Why not? Gotta stay hydrated. Alright. What do you got here? Alright. Hey, money. Hey, you. This way? Are you friendly? Hi. Come inside and go to the extraction point. Okay, so you're up to speed on what I need to do here. Alright, Sergei Akimchuk. Yeah, that is for sure a real name. Hey, tell me something. Ah, tell me nothing. Right, in we go. Alright, there's our extraction point. Hey, don't mind if I do, thanks. Ah. Good tea. Beautiful. Hey, barman wants to talk. What's going on? Alright, so now we're in a bunker in kind of a safe zone, and this is where we'll be spending our downtime in between making scavenging runs. Hey, stranger, are you hungry? I want to know something. What is this place? This is the Zero Sievert. Hey, title drop. An old bunker built during the Cold War. It's the only safe place in Zakov. Here you can find all you need. Equipment, supplies, tasks. What happened here? Alright, April 4, 2017, the plant exploded. Nobody really knows what happened, but surely the Crimson Corporation had something to do with it. They say they didn't conduct any dangerous experiments, but I don't believe them. Nobody here believes them. Maybe you'll have better luck if you ask them. There should be a base in the industrial area. But don't get your hopes up. I doubt they'll tell you the truth. Okay. It's a nuclear power plant active until 2014, after which the local government allowed the multinational Crimson Corporation to occupy the plant, turn it into a sort of secret laboratory, but declined all responsibility. Cliché, right? We're not allowed to know what was happening in there, but it's not uncommon for strange things to happen, such as electronic devices not working for hours or a totally missing radio signal. Alright, so mystery happening around a nuclear power plant. Different story, different zone, same story. Alright. I don't think the Green Army wants to deal with a rookie, but I can put in a good word for you. But first, let's see if you can survive out there. Besides, the doctor is always looking for someone willing to risk their life to get him samples. Try going to talk to him, see what he says. Alright. Now, so you want to be a hunter? That's what we call people who go outside and gather resources. You need to talk to the conductor near the train. If you want to know more about different areas, go and talk with a guide. You can usually find him near the bunker's main door. Good luck, hunter. Alright. So it's just telling us how we can interact with the various features of the bunker here. So that'll be a workbench. That's where we're going to use all our junk. Rock and roll. Alright. Well, let's look around. Hey, comrade, what's going on? Who are you? I am many things, my friend. I'm a diplomat, a fixer, a broker of secrets and information. I'm the one who knows people, who knows how to get things done in this broken world. But who I am is not important. What's important is what I can do for you. Okay, let me just skip to the summary here. For now, I just have a whole bunch of tasks that need doing. Every day I get requests from people, and I'm always looking for capable folks like you to help. Alright, so he's going to get us some jobs as well. Fair enough. Alright, so the workbench is over here. Let's see what we can make. Nothing. Actually, do I... Okay, I still have the stuff from the tutorial. So, let's see. Maybe... Repair gear, mod weapons... Alright. So we're going to need some pretty specialized parts in order to work with this. Extras. Lights kits, weather station kit. So there's going to be a pretty involved crafting, it looks like. Actually, can I trade with you? Yeah, here we go. Alright, medication and food. So, we're going to want some water, I think. Hey, you in the market for some toilet paper? I can hook you up, man. I'll sort you out. Alright, so we'll sell... And that'll do her. Yeah. Metro, but instead of good bullets for currency, it's TP. Yeah, that's the impression I'm getting here. Alright. Hey, Doc. So what's going on here? My name is Victor Korolev, but everyone calls me the Doctor. I'm a doctor, and I'm a doctor and researcher at Zakov Hospital. Or rather, I was before all this happened. After the explosion, the local government allowed me to open a division to study the mutations that occurred in the flora and fauna. We have practically infinite funds, and I'm very excited to happy to work on this project. Maybe I shouldn't be, since the explosion caused the death of thousands of people. What can I do about it? It's a blessing that it happened. Okay, fair enough. Alright, how are the studies going? They proceed slowly, to my chagrin. At first, all the staff were excited to venture into the area to take samples and gather information. But after most of the expeditions stop returning, it's hard to find people who will accept the risk. Those who want to venture out are just ordinary people trying to make a fortune. I need well-studied and smart ones. Yeah, the task kind of filters for people who are actually good at the job, unfortunately. Alright. So, radiation has changed the zone in an unbelievable way. It was clear right away this is not just radiation. It's something never seen or imagined until now. Anomalies have been created that can pulverize you in a second. Fantastic! You know what? I appreciate this guy's enthusiasm for its work. It's nice to have someone cheerful doing this. Anyway, not to mention the effect that radiation has had on wildlife. It's quickly changed the DNA of the animals without causing their death, all while increasing their physical capabilities and senses. You can find things out there you wouldn't see even in the best science fiction movies. Am I scaring you? Maybe I should stop. You could be a valuable resource for me. Right. Let's see. What do you have? Alright, this dude sells medication. We're good on that for now. Anti-bleed gel. Damn, 2,500? Yeah, the rest of this I think I'll store for now. Alright, what's going on here? Just trying to see if there's any other obvious points of interaction. Yeah, getting that old world blues vibe. I feel like he'd get on well with the think tank. Alright. So, yeah, just kind of a general rest area. It looks like we've got... Oh, hey, we can actually test stuff here. Nice. So, if we wanted to... Oh, this actually lets us check out the actual statistics and such. So, we're trying out the assault rifle here. Ah. Okay, that's actually really cool. And it doesn't cost you ammo to do that. As you can see, our ammo counter isn't going down. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, this is definitely more mechanically driven than the Stalker games. And more focused on the complexities of your actions in the safe zones. Finding out what to bring back while dealing with the usual threats the environment provides. Yeah, glad the doctor buys ghoul legs. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Orange! Good to have you here, man. Thanks again for this. It's interesting so far. It's definitely... You can see the obvious influences of games like Stalker and such, but it's definitely doing something a little more involved with the... there's the sort button. Sort type, there we go. Yeah, it's a little more involved in the details, and the kinds of inventory items you might be holding back. Oop, what's up this? Don't make a mess, huh? Alright. Alright, looks like I can't go this way. Can't go there! Alright, stuck to the train, man. You spoken to the barman yet? Hello, Hunter. You want to go somewhere? Who are you? I was the conductor of Zakov's train station. After the explosion, the Green Army asked me, or rather ordered me, to stay in Zakov. I've been a train conductor for 40 years, and given my experience in these railroads, they said given my experience in these railroads, they said I would be a useful element. Tripping over my own tongue today. Balasaki. Anyway, I can carry you wherever you want. Just have to pay a fee. Okay, how can I extract from a map? The only way to leave the map is to find an extraction point. Marked in the personal device map as green circles. Right. Alright, well, let's get a few jobs and let's get out there and see what we can do. Betting on my survival. Nice. Alright, barman, what do you got for me? Oh, right. Here's the letter. Thank you, Hunter. Here's some money. 10,000. Nice. Maybe there's money in being a postman. Right. No, we already traded with him. Alright, first steps. Alright, survive 1 time in the forest, eliminate 5 wolves. Can do. I don't know how you got here, and frankly, I don't care. It's nothing personal, it's just that we see a lot of new faces here, and only a few of them come back, so I won't waste my time remembering yours for now. First, let's see what you can do. Hey, alright, so we can select a reward. Alright. Well... Oh, we probably after we complete the mission. Fair enough. Alright. Might as well grab a couple jobs. Let's see. Loner's work, huh? Collect 4 milk. Lone Raider needs a job doing. Alright. Retrieve the analyzer in the forest near a big fire anomaly. I'll take that. Collect 4 milk. Yeah, that's fine. Why not? Alright. So we got a few basic jobs out there. We have a literal milk run, we need to collect a device, and we need to kill wolves and survive. Actually, did the doctor have anything? Other nice little touch, you can see the stamina doesn't go down while you're running around base. This is... Alright, looks like he does not have any tasks. Yeah, this is what I mean when I say the game is mechanically focused. It's about the rhythm of play. It's about moving from being out in the wilds, doing your missions, to doing safe zones, and going up. Being in the safe zone and doing your thing there, and then getting back out. Alright, let's get to the forest. A hunting we will go. Notice that our cone of vision also applies while we're on the train. Of course, they're going to dump me off in the wilderness. Not like at a train station or anything. Alright. So there's where the anomaly field is. And milk we're probably going to find, I would assume, indoors. So maybe in this area over here. And wolves we'll probably find along the way. Actually, hang on a second. Alright. 5 wolves. Rock and roll. Okay, so anomalies are going to just... Either those were there, or they just suddenly appeared. Alright, so we'll have to watch them. Hey, bunny! Fear equation. I do need to get to that. I know that is by the, Oh, shit, here we go. That is by the devs that made Dead Knot and a few other, and a couple others in that ilk. And those games are interesting in that your perspective is sort of detached from what's going on, but only so much. You're obviously... Oh, god, damn it. Alright, we gotta watch the radiation there. Yeah, I think I watched you stream it, actually. Part of it. Yeah, they're very interesting games, and they're kind of about management in a tense survival situation, while also not quite feeling safe yourself. Okay, so that is also cooking. There's some hostiles there. Be careful with that. Are they hostile? Hold on a second. Maybe not. Hey, friendlies. Tell me something. Any interesting news? Yeah, that's right. You got it for me. Thanks again, by the way. I'll make sure to give it a try. I do want to check it out. Heard that strange guy lives in makeshift camp. Can't remember the name, but he said he's kind of crazy. Alright. Actually, can I trade with these guys? Apparently not. Someone around here's got to have some milk. Alcohol. Oh, that's going to be valuable. I do find it interesting that they don't give you a indication of price here, and you kind of have to take it back and find out from someone else what someone else is willing to pay. Fruit juice. That'll be valuable. Or that'll be useful. We can use that to recover. Okay. You gotta be careful there. Pardon me, bunnies. Alright. Surgical scissors. Doc might be interested in those. I feel like duct tape and nails are things we're always going to need more of. Reminded me a little bit of Deadwood, Darkwood, I'm sorry. Deadwood. Yeah, it's reminded me of Darkwood with the perspective and the fact that we're in a forest as kind of a starting area. And also the fact that there's no music and just kind of ambient noise in the background. Just sort of letting the audio of what you encounter. Carrying a lot, we'll use more energy. Oh, here we go. Sunny D is worth his weight in rubles, absolutely. Haha! Oh, shit! Died for the first time. Awesome. Lazar's Guard. Go figure. Alright, well. That went swimmingly. Unlucky, Hunter. Let's try that again. Alright, so what do I actually have here? Alright, I got 55 rounds. You know what? I'm gonna buy some more. I get the feeling this game might get stingy out in the field. Which one of y'all sells ammo? Yep, it's gonna be that kind of game. Alright, medicine and food. Okay, so this over here has different tabs. Alright. That's 9mm. That's it, here we go. Oh, unlocked at reputation level 3. Oh, of course. Alright, we'll just buy this then. No, yeah. That's a good amount, I think. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, so we do have kind of a proc gen thing going on. You can see the map has changed slightly. Now the scientist field is over here. Big gray thing is down here next to here. So there's going to be some features that are constant from one visit to the next. But things do get shifted around. Again, Darkwood. Exactly. Why you preemptively sell your hand to the wolf guy. Alright. Now, burning question. Did that one wolf I managed to kill count for my quest? Ah. Of course. No credit for partial success, I guess. Alright. I'm kind of curious about these, but I feel like with the way the Geiger's going off, that is not a great idea. Hello, hold on a second. Maybe if we get away from the truck, maybe that was it. Huh. Hell yeah. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but whatever. Someone's going to want it, I'm sure. Alright. Ah! Alright, so it seems like metal and concrete, or metal in particular, tends to be radioactive. Only you can cause forest fires with nuclear anomalies. Yeah, no kidding. Oh boy. Alright. There's something there. You know, if it's just one, I'll deal with it with my pistol. Oh, ah! Damn it! Oh no! Oh no! Heal! Alright, there we go. What? Why am I still bleeding? Okay, we're gonna have levels of bleeding now. That's this complicates things. Alright. Why not? Let's take the ghoul meat. We will take the forbidden meat back to the bunker and see if anybody's hungry. Alright. Alright. Bread, might as well. Ooh, is that... Ooh, red wine! Nice. Papers... Alcohol, that'll be valuable. It's light. Yeah, probably not a bad idea, actually. Can that be done? Let's see. Oh, there they are. Yes, good catch. Yeah, you know what? Medkits 3, bandages 4, and do we have anything else? Coffee 5. Here we go. Beautiful. Now we're ready for some business. Alright. Now, we gotta stay sharp. There's gonna be other critters running around. Easy does it. I see. Alright. Pardon me, folks. Just here... Let's see. Crackers. I don't know. I don't like the green stuff all around it. Yeah, you see it's radioactive. Or that's kind of a hint that it's radioactive. Alright, we'll take the battery. Take the lighter. No. Pasta. Yeah, I'll take bowl cutters. Alright, so you saw that guy was doing kind of a serpentine thing as they ran for me. That's actually kind of clever. So they're animals, or like animals. They're feral, but they're not unintelligent. Yeah, 25 Pinot radio, exactly. Alright, screw nuts. We'll probably just grab a ton of those. Excuse me, looking for milk here. Let's see, improvised medkit. Key to the turbine room in the mall basement. Okay, that sounds important. Hydrogen peroxide. An MRE. Hey. Anti-rad pills. Sweet. Screw these nuts. Alright. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, medkits apparently do not staunch bleeding, or at least not basic medkits. A nuisance. Right, I think I was already in there. What was that? Yeah, honestly, the environment does actually feel... It does kind of feel like the forest has some normal life going on in addition to the monsters and such running around. Like, it's not just things out there that are going to rip your head off. Although, obviously, plenty of that. Yeah, like having little, like rabbits and squirrels running around. Darkwood had that as well. I feel like that's another point of inspiration. Alright. Alright. Something tells me that there's going to be a group of guys kind of holed up there. Maybe not the best idea to go in guns blazing. Yeah, I can kind of see movement out there. They're shooting at something. Can't see anything. Ah! Yeah, damn it. Okay, no, we got a boogie. Ah! Lazar's Guard. Okay, these aren't just random mooks. There's gonna be some kind of, like, bandit group, something holed up in the town. I feel like I'm trying to take on an area I'm not quite ready for. Let's get back out there. I do appreciate that you are very quickly back in the action. With a game that is ready to kill you, I feel like letting you quickly recover lost ground and get back to where you were is an essential ingredient to making that enjoyable. I don't mind a challenge, so long as I feel like the game is not wasting my time when it happens. Unfortunately, that loses a good chunk of our resources. However, it looks like we go back out more or less with the stuff we had last time. You see the 75 bullets we had before, so you don't lose anything you bring with you. You just lose the loot you gathered out in the field. I feel like that's a fair compromise. Alright. Alright, let's grab the detector out here first. Actually, let's find out exactly what we're looking for. Alright. Retrieve the analyzer near the big fire anomaly. Alright. Oh god. Oh, damn it. That one got me. Actually, let's reset the hotkeys here. That'll do her. Alright. Alright. We're clear to that crystal. Ah, damn it. The change in perspective does make it a little bit harder to see these things, so kind of encouraging you to take it slowly. Test the ground in front of you and look for the way through. Alright. So it looks like there's kind of a way through here. Ah! Damn it! Yo. Okay, this is definitely going to take some getting used to. Well, one death at a time, we learn what we're doing. This time we're going to get it right. I got a good feeling about this. Hey! Ah! Yo, 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 yo. Hey! Heal at 10% or less. Nice. Alright. Reset. Maybe taking on a whole pack of wolves was a tall order. But we got a few of them. Actually, the quest should tell me how much. Alright, we got 2. We're good. Damn. Okay. Alright, that's 3. Hey! Alright. I kind of appreciate how these wolves are behaving. They do charge at you, but it feels like they wait until they have an advantage. Otherwise, they kind of circle around you and stalk you, basically. They don't follow you endlessly. Oh, damn, that's right. We switched ammo types there. But it feels like they present a reasonable degree of threat and challenge. Alright, anything in here? Where's our brother go get some milk around here? Oh, hey, oh, I see that. Alright. Yeah, we don't want to go in here because I feel like that's going to be... what's his face? Ladov's goons or whatever. Let's see, how do I switch ammo types? Change ammo, there it is. Hang on a second. There we go. Alright. Ready to rock. Alright, let's make for the anomaly field. Hey, Oh, we got hostiles out here. Be very careful. Let's not start a dance we can't finish. Alright, there's someone's house. Maybe they got milk? Hey, you! The hell are you doing here? Igor Kuzmin. I want to know something. Who are you? Who am I? Who are you coming to my house like that? Sorry, I'm not used to visitors. My name is Igor and I'm a hunter. At least I used to be. Oh, not one of those who are called hunters now. I used to hunt animals before the disaster. Have my trusty silenced Mazin and a TOS 34 with me. Oh, don't even think about it. If you want them, you'll have to kill me. What are you doing here all alone? After the disaster, those guys came. The ones with the green onesie. They looked like they were from one of those science fiction movies. They ordered me to follow them. They said they found a safe place in a bunker somewhere. I've always lived here. I didn't want to leave, so I told them to fuck off by threatening them with a rifle. One of the bastards shot me in the leg and they left me here. His name was... oh yeah, Bogdanov. Private Bogdanov. I heard his name when the others stopped him. My leg was healed, but not completely. I can hardly hunt anymore. What was this like before the disaster? A marvel. There was a village in the forest. The inhabitants were all practically lumberjacks. Then some genius decided to build a fucking sawmill nearby. Good for business, you might say, but it made enough noise to keep people awake at night. We protested, but you can't do anything against those fucking businessmen. After the accident at the nuclear plant, some people left with the soldiers. Others decided to stay there. Some time ago, the village was attacked by bandits. I don't know what the villagers did. I only know that no one came to see me anymore. Alright. Let's see. Alright, he needs 4 bandages, 2 medkits of a certain quantity, and 10 raw meat. Like, still not fully healed. Thanks to my experience, I can still move through the forest somehow. Could you bring me some medicine? It would heal faster. I'll see what I can do. Alright. Based on what we're finding, we're probably not going to find much in the way of medical supplies for him. We can at least get the meat. And I think we just found a good way to get it. Exactly, yeah. Careful what you do. Are you friendly? Hold on a second. How do I put weapons away? Let's see. Run, move weapon, switch auto, semi, change ammo, close up weapon, fix weapon jam. Does not appear to be one. Yeah, we'll see if he shoots us if we get close. Maybe I gotta put it away. Alright, just some rando dude. So not hostile, but he gets antsy if you got a gun. Alright, so raw meat. So we need 2 more. Alright, so let's check out that anomaly field and let's take another stab at this. Doing this in the dark feels dangerous, I'm not gonna lie! Okay, no. No, we need light out here. Let's get to the extraction point. We'll get at least 1 quest down, then maybe we can get some meds for the, gentleman here. Yeah, nighttime gets dark here. We will want some form of light. Actually, do we have a flashlight? Torch on, off. Ah. Probably needs batteries, or I might not have one. Ah, well. Yeah, dark in the woods, you might say. Wonder how much light it does when I do this. Not much. Here, I'll just follow railroad tracks. Hey, there we go. Okay, how do I put weapons down? You're asking me to put a weapon away. Let's see. News? No. Alright, well, they're not yelling at me, so maybe it's just a warning not to attack. Alright, let's head back to base. We'll turn 1 quest in, at least. Aha. Hey, barman! I survived my first task after, like, 3-4 tries. Alright. Yeah, why not? Alright, select items. Here we go. Well, some rifle ammo would be nice. Yeah, you know what? We'll take these. Why not? Get out of here, legally distinct stalker. Yeah. Alright. So, collect 1 high-quality... Oh! Damn it! Did I sell that? I hope I didn't. I think it was just regular toilet paper. Didn't expect you to come back alive. I have another job for you. When the bandits took over the village in the forest, an old friend of mine left behind an item that's considered very valuable these days. The item should be inside a bag in the southern part of the village. Go there and retrieve it. Well, we gotta get toilet paper. I knew that was gonna come up at some point. I just didn't know it'd be literally a quest item. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's sell. We'll dump off these. Alright. Oh, damn. Armor's taking that much of a beating? Alright. I think we can afford it. Alright. Health. Yes. Get rid of radiation. Yes. That's right, I took a wound there as well. Alright. Now. Let's see. You need medkit T000. How much did this guy need? Oh, it's fast travel. Nice. Alright. Quests. Igor. So he needs... So we got enough bandages, but obviously we need some for ourselves. So he needs 2 medkits. 2 of those. Alright. Oh, we need 1 more raw meat. Damn it. Alright. So, yeah. We'll take a couple of these. Damn. This is going to get expensive. We'll take a few bandages. Pricey, but you do what you gotta do. Alright. So 1 more meat and we can turn that into him. Oh wait, no, we do got enough. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we don't. I was 1 short, my bad. Alright. Take a rest and drink some vodka. Yeah. Later, man. I got money to make. Actually, wait. You know what? It is night. I probably should wait. So how does a guy go about passing the time around here? I'm going to go into one of these. Oh, here we go. Yes. Alright. We'll sleep till morning. Yeah. 6:30 is a good start. Alright. So there's the anomaly field. Oh, it's actually over the town. Interesting. Alright, there's Igor's house. Alright. Alright, let's be careful. We do need meat, so we need a wolf. In fact, let's do that first. How far away? Well, no, the anomaly field's right here. Alright. Damn it. I think we might need to get to that scientist there, or get to that body there. Maybe, possibly. Alright. So we can get close. There. That's it. Got it. Starting to get the hang of this. Yeah, so this is a very dense anomaly field. Not a lot we can do. We just need to be very careful as we're grabbing stuff. Ah! Not careful enough. Alright, well, I'll turn the medkit in before anything else goes wrong. Damn it, that's right, we need, frickin'... Right, we need, meat first. Alright, come here, wolfies. Let's make this clean. Actually, hang on a second. Should I just shoot the rabbit? Nah. Rabbit's just minding his own business. I mean, it would make sense. Alright. Okay, whatever he's shooting at. I don't think I want any part of this. However, they might be fighting wolves. So this is kind of interesting. You do see some... Motherfucker! Oh, god damn it. Okay, okay. That caught me napping, I will freely admit. So this is actually expecting you to be more on your toes than Stalker did. Stalker was fairly forgiving about that. It was very... It wasn't hard to discern an enemy's intentions, whereas the top-down perspective and the simple models mean you kind of have to read the overall situation and decide how much of a risk you want to take. Because you're basically not going to know whether someone is hostile or not unless they've identified you and have started attacking. And it's not always obvious if this person is part of one faction or another. Whereas in Stalker, you can get a pretty good idea, and usually your heads-up display will also indicate whether a target is hostile or not. And maybe there's something like that here. I'll have to pay attention to the cursor. Because, yeah, that flashes red when I aim over the rocks. So going into the woods is kind of a calculated risk. Alright. Alright. Okay, easy does it. There's the body. Looks like there's something of a safe way here. Alright, looks like we can just barely get to it. Gotcha. Alright. Get out of the fire field. It is kind of comical that we can just rapid fire chuck out the bolts. Alright, so we're good there. We need some meat. And you know what? If I see a rabbit, might as well take it down. Hey! Found a stash here. Cheese. Weapon repair kit, huh? That actually sounds very valuable. You know what? Let's mark here. And we'll be back for that after we dumped off the goods. Alright. Igor's house is that way. Oh boy. Okay. Prime opportunity for meat. Hell yeah. Yeah, 30 to 40 feral hogs. Yeah, no kidding. Ah! Well, that's two. Alright. Now, we needed the toilet paper, which was... Alright, high quality. Bag in the southern part of the village. Hey. Oh, we're talking. Here we go. Hey, what's up? Alright, so they're just randos that are going to be out and about. Again, they're hitting the... Oh, god damn it. No, 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 no. Yeah, they're hitting the nice emergent feel you get from Stalker. Okay, you know what? We're going around this village. I'm not taking any chances. But yeah, they're getting the feeling of a place where a lot of random things happen as you're going around. And just exploring becomes part of the charm. As these various factions and individuals cross paths with mutants and each other and bounce off each other, sometimes in unpredictable ways. There's something to that I quite like, and it punctuates the exploration aspects nicely, where you're doing a lot of wandering around on your own in kind of a tense silence, basically, where at any moment things can pop off, and you don't want to completely let your guard down, but it might be a while before you actually see or encounter someone. Okay, is this Igor's? No. But it is a house. Let's see if they got that milk we're looking for. Alright, nails, bug spray, bandage. Got excited, thought that was toilet paper for a minute there. Yeah. The diversity of loot is interesting. The fact that that there's a lot of varieties of junk out there, and a lot of it is meaningful in some way. You can either use it directly as a consumable, or it goes into a crafting recipe, or it is something that somebody needs or will buy. They do a good job of making most of this random junk feel like someone wants it for some purpose. Alright, there's Igor's house. Let's get to him. Hey, buddy. Alright. Let's see. What can we get? Alright. Okay, so we have variations of weapon repair kit. Weapon repair kit, armor repair kit. You know what? Armor felt a little more expensive there. We'll take one of these. Alright. Condition gain. Weapon repair kit. Armor class. Yeah, you know what? We'll take one of these. Thanks, buddy. Booyah! Got anything else out here? Alright. Killed Bogdanov. Hey, Hunter. Listen, I have a big favor for you to ask of you. The Green Army soldier who shot me in the leg is called Bogdanov. That damn bastard must pay. Now I think he's in the makeshift camp. You know what you have to do. Increase storage stashes? Done. Anything that increases your inventory or carrying capacity is essential equipment. Alright, looks like we need to do something about this. Let's stop and have a meal. There we go. It actually takes time to eat the bread. Nice. Alright, let's have my coffee. Hell yeah! Motherfucker, who is that? Hey, you interrupted coffee time! That is not okay! This is not Nam, sir. There are rules. Alright, you got any friends out there you want me to know about? Alright. Bloodsucker injector, huh? Bleed recovery fast. Okay, so this is a drug, yeah. Crackers, no. What kind of junk you got? Weapon has no ammo. Ah, alright. You know what? We'll be alright. Yeah. Alright. Let's get to cover. This is true. Let's let... Let's make sure he's got... Let's make sure he doesn't have any more friends. Actually, yeah. Durability... Oh. Melee, bulletproof vest. Class 1, Class 2. Maybe not. Melee, 10%, radiation, anomaly, fragility. It doesn't seem to indicate ranged attack protection. On the other hand, it does seem like it covers more of the body. You know, we'll give it a try. Assuming I can, in fact, put it on. Maybe not, because, yeah, it looks like this is something I can't drag into there. I have to level up my stalking. However, this I will take. This probably is worth some money. I don't know how much I want to dump off for it, however. Damn, you run into trouble with this fast. Alright, let's search this camp here. Jesus Christ. This game punishes you if you let your guard down. Even for a second. Yeah, you know what? We'll check this camp. Get the meds, make it to the extraction, and call it a day. I think we've gotten enough done. The TP and milk will have to wait for another day. Alright. Keep sharp. There he is. Got him. Alright. Well, let's do a sweep. See if there's anybody else. Actually, you know what? Let's do that before we loot. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, what do you got, friend? So I'm guessing these scrap... Hey! Bandage. Nice. Money! Even more money! A key, huh? Key to the tech store in the mall. Alcohol, that's probably going to be valuable. Coffee! Ugh. Fuck it, we can pay to repair our armor. We're making room for that. Alright. Scrap medicine, huh. Exactly. I have made my choice. Ooh. Hey, propane. Sorry, Hank. We're gonna have to leave that behind. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Alright. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. We'll get the rest of this another time. Back north. Exactly. It's the little things that keep us going. Guarantee that whatever societies emerge in a post-apocalyptic scenario, someone, somewhere, is going to figure out how to get coffee beans growing again. Oh, damn it. Alright. Being hungry weakens us. There we go. Let's drink two. Why not? Twinkies, also valuable. I believe that was actually a location in Dead State, where at some point a radio DJ that checks in every morning. Oh God. He reports that he reports the location of a warehouse for a Twinkie factory. And, you know, he encourages people to share, but of course you get there and there's a bunch of bandits there that are taking it all for themselves. So you kill them and take it for yourself. Turnabout is fair play, I'd say. Oh God! Yes! Barely made it. Squeaking by, but I'll take it. Alright, let's turn some stuff in. Hey, Doc, I got your doohickey here. And it cost me a lot. Actually, wait. No, I think it was the networker that gave me that. Alright, here you go. Let's see. Hey! Once again, we got a choice of ammo. Nice. We'll take 5s. Why not? Pay me in bullets, baby, but money is also nice. That was it. Right. Yeah, collect toilet paper, collect milk, get revenge for Igor. We will get to that another time. Ooh, what's this? I saw that. Hey! Hey! Alright. So we actually have a skill tree, or perks or something. Alright. Grenade range, low durability guns will jam less often. Increases the sale price of items by 5%. Allows you to see those prices during okay. That seems valuable. Weight of equipped armor is reduced by 70%. When wearing armor of class 3 or below, your movement speed is increased by 10%. Stamina, cost of items. Slows rate at which you absorb radiation. Carry weight. Done. I'm a man of simple pleasures. Net pleasure is bringing back more loot. But yeah, I'm liking this so far. It seems like it is going to be a bit more mechanically dense than Stalker games usually are. More focused on the nuts and bolts of survival and about what you bring back, rather than all that in service to your specific adventure. This game requires you to consider what you're picking up, makes the junk in the world meaningful, and challenges you to think about your situation carefully before you commit to raiding, before you can commit to checking a location. You want to know your surroundings, approach people very carefully, and keep an eye toward what's going to sell when you bring it back to base versus what you need right this second. Played this game before it had perks, so that's neat. Yeah, you can tell it's kind of been in development for a while, and only recently. I believe last year is when it came out of early access. We'll go ahead and top ourselves off there. But I like it. I think it's a good game, and I'm going to mess around with it a bit more. It feels like the kind of game that is fun to play in kind of short bursts, or maybe like for an hour or so in the evening. And just kind of make incremental progress as you get better, as you upgrade your gear, and get a lay of the land and such. It's not really driven by the narrative of who you are, what your place in the zone is. But there are some interesting... It sounds like there's going to be some interesting story elements as we get deeper in. Yeah, I do think the perspective is a bit off. Like, these are as high as the trees outside, and this is supposed to be a one-story building. You can tell that's a little bit... It feels a little bit like an RPG Maker project that is retooled into an action game, except the character sprites are from something else entirely. But I kind of like it. At least visually, it's very clean, very colorful. You can see at a glance what the important elements are. But also, when you're out in the field, it does cause an issue with trying to discern enemies' intentions and identify if someone's hostile or not. So minor quibbles here and there, but for the most part, I'm really liking this. Thanks again, Orange, for getting it. That's very generous of you. I will poke at it more and see where it goes. But yeah, we will call it there. Yeah, giving me the RPG makers, exactly. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night, and we will be back to Stalker 2, probably to finish it on the 23rd, I believe? Yes, the 23rd. And we'll have a poll up for the next game that night. Assuming I do finish it then, although it seems like we're getting towards the end. But yeah, have a good night, folks. See you next time.